Oh, yeah. We're live.
You know, Timon, today at lunch, I couldn't get my phone to connect to my car's Bluetooth, so I had to listen to U93. It was terrible.
That sounds awful. Any good songs? Anything? Did you hear
No.
anything good? Did they
No,
give you
because
the
it
news?
was U93.
Did they give you any of the news?
It was neither songs nor news. It was all commercials because it was U93. So I had a pretty bad day at work, you might say.
Just the drive there, drive back.
No, just on the 5 minutes of my lunch break that I had listened to U93.
Yeah.
Ruined my whole day, U93.
Yeah. How long before radio's gone?
We've had this conversation. Everyone disagrees with me.
You think it's going to be there for forever? I'm
No.
talking about like mainstream media.
No, I meant it's already gone.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's no songs anymore. You're right. It's just all ads. I wonder how much it would take to run an ad on U93, because we should maybe do that for our podcast.
We should.
If it's all ads, it sounds like it's...
This is the ad.
This is the ad.
This is the ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for
Thanks,
anyone who's
U93.
anyone who's coming over from listening to U93. We are the next top hits.
Do you think any U93 listener besides me knows what a podcast is? I don't think so.
I didn't know you were a U93 listener. You listened for 5 minutes and now you're like their number one. Yeah. Listener.
Well, I didn't.
Maybe they're DJ
I just said
hosts.
a listener.
Do you think their DJ hosts know about podcasts because they're no longer getting paid a living wage because of podcasters?
I don't know.
Spotify.
I don't know. I don't know, Timon.
I don't know either. Yeah. Well, yeah, we should look into advertising on U93.
We should look into advertising. You're right.
Yeah.
I'd like to advertise something.
Go for it.
How good of a friend are you? Significantly good.
Thank
Guys, on Saturday, I called up Timon and said, hey, what are you doing for dinner? And he said, nothing. Said, I'm going to invite a bunch of people over to your house, and we're going to hang out at your house and have dinner. Also, can you get the dinner too?
Yep. It was awesome, honestly.
Yeah, I just commandeered your Saturday night.
Yeah.
And invited myself and several other people over to your house.
Yep.
For an impromptu birthday party.
For you.
Yeah, for
Happy
me.
birthday.
For me. For my own birthday.
Yeah.
And you were cool with it. So thank you. You're a great friend.
It was actually like the best thing we could have done that. I had so much fun that night.
It was fun. We had a good time.
Easy way to... I don't think that was even tough for me to make that decision. I didn't have anything going on that evening. And I wanted to celebrate your birthday. So I'm glad it all worked out because I had something Sunday night. So I wouldn't have been able to celebrate your birthday on the actual day of your birthday.
It was great.
Yeah, that was so cool.
We had a great time.
To the people that came over and the things we did. I made Lincoln sit there right next to me patiently and watch as I gambled with his friends for like 2, maybe 3 hours.
Yeah.
And Lincoln told me multiple times he did not want to gamble, but for his birthday he sat and watched us gamble.
We were just hanging out.
It was a lot of fun.
I wasn't going to leave.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
My wallet was in the car.
It's a fun game. You can see how easy it is, and it's a good time. My just a little backstory: my cousins and uncles at our Christmas parties play this gambling game. My grandma plays. A bunch of my family plays it, and so I'm trying to bring that tradition to other people too. You get better odds than roulette.
Take their money. Yeah.
Yeah, take their money. And it's a very simple game, and it's low stakes for a decent amount of time, where you don't lose a lot of money and you have a lot of fun with friends who are playing. So.
I lost all my money.
Right.
I lost all your money.
Yeah. Yep.
Instantly.
That's okay.
Yep. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not, you gotta risk it, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta gamble.
I risked it all. I risked it.
You flick of the wrist.
The
situation and
I risked the past version of the word risk. I risk in past tense it all. Yep. Sorry, I don't know what that word is.
Risked.
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 Risked it.
Risked.
Words
There's
are
a
hard.
kt at the end.
Words are hard.
You know, in the English language where you go the kt, you
Yep.
have that every once in a while.
Yep. Real high energy podcast tonight, guys.
I'm pumping, bro. Thank you for the compliment. That was very kind.
You were a great friend. Yep. And you got the pizza too. Called you back 15 minutes later and said, I want the gift of not having to make a decision. Can you make this pizza happen?
Easy.
Good.
It's one of my favorite places to order pizza, so I know what I like there.
Yeah.
And I think I nailed it on the amount of pizza too. There wasn't over amount, but there wasn't like none left for anyone either.
It was great. You ordered the perfect amount of pizza. 3. That's how many pizzas I was going to order.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was to do it again, I would get 2 chicken bacon ranches because those smack.
Those are really good. Yeah. Chicken bacon ranch pizza from Massimo's is so good.
10 out of 10. Good.
That was one of the things I was looking forward to all winter. Massimo's.
Did we tell everyone?
It's my birthday. I bought a house.
And Lincoln is a winner.
I'm a winner.
He is a winner, folks.
I'm a winner. Yep.
He came through and he won.
Yeah, that weight loss thing that we began talking about last week, but avoided talking about completely.
Totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk, because we've been talking about it. This is something that's been going on in the podcast. This is new news.
It is in the podcast. The podcast knows.
Mm-hmm.
I did a work weight loss competition. There was a buy-in. So we gambled, essentially.
Yep.
And I lost more weight by percentage than anyone else who participated.
What was the amount of percentages that you lost?
11.
So your total weight was this, and then you lost 11%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Since Christmas, yeah.
What? Who? That's crazy.
It was a good little run. Yeah, it was nice.
11% less the man I knew at Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm 90% the person that you remember before Florida.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, I am.
That lines up with everything I've been thinking. So
yep.
Yeah.
So I won some money, which was nice. I took that money and I bought a washer and a dryer.
That's huge.
For my house that I purchased also.
Yeah.
I bought a house. I don't know if you guys heard, but I bought a house.
Yeah. You did at one point. You talked about that.
I bought a house.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lincoln bought a house.
In case you guys don't know, I bought a house.
Okay, that's enough on that topic. Let's go to the next one.
Sure.
We can go back to the house stuff.
We don't have to talk about the house stuff.
We won't talk about the house stuff. But what was the second closest runner-up in your weight loss how bad did you beat the competition?
They were at like 7.5%.
Okay, so you did almost like a full 3.5 more than them.
Yes.
Full 3.5%.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was fun. I wasn't in first place nearly the whole time, but a lot of the time I was in first place.
Yeah. Would you say 90% of the time?
No, probably
like
less.
11% of the time
probably
you weren't in first place.
And I kind of just at the end I just stopped weighing in. So like my weight loss like percentage was at like 6% 5 weeks ago, and I just didn't do any weigh-ins the last 5 weeks.
Did you know though?
Yeah.
You personally did weigh-ins?
Yeah, I did. I just didn't like. We had the option of doing like a weigh-in to see like weekly status, what percentage you had lost amongst the I think 11 people that did it total. And so the last like 4 or 5 weeks, I just didn't do that, so no one knew where I was at.
That's smart.
It seemed like it'd be more fun that way. Someone else thought they were going to win, and they got third place. So
that hurts.
And no, it doesn't.
The person who did the worst out of all of the 11 people
there were a lot of non-participants, people who bought in but did not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep.
I think you showed me a stat. Was there anyone who gained weight in this weight loss
challenge? I'm not trying to shame anybody.
Yeah, nice.
I'm not trying to shame anybody.
Was there more than one person or just one person?
I'm not trying to shame anybody.
Okay. All right. You know who you are.
Maybe. Maybe.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was in the workplace, it kind of facilitated a lot of conversation about like healthier lifestyle choices amongst the people who participated in this competition with me. So that was kind of fun to talk about, like what we were doing, kind of people's workout / eating routines. And so that was pretty neat. I enjoyed the camaraderie around it.
Yeah. A little competition. That's fun.
Yeah, it was. And I think it stayed pretty healthy. There wasn't too much trash talking, although there was a little bit of trash talking.
That's okay.
The guy who thought he was going to win, on the day of the last weigh-in, I said, "Hey, how does it feel to lose for the first time in your life?" Because he started. He's like, I'm gonna win. I only win. All I do is win. So I did my last weigh-in, and I knew my number. I said, "Hey, how does it feel to be a loser for the first time in your life?"
What do you say to that?
He just shrugged it off and walked away.
Yeah.
I don't think he got it.
Yeah.
Talking to you, third place.
Get on, son. That's awesome, dude.
But that was it.
Yeah.
No one wanted to do the second half of the challenge, which was the weight gain challenge. I wanted to see how quickly we could all put it back on. Double or nothing, winner takes all.
Yeah.
Every 2-day weigh-in to see who can get back up to their starting weight. No one really wanted to do that.
Yeah.
It sounded like a lot of fun, but everyone agreed to do it over the next 6 months.
So you do it next year, another weight loss challenge.
I just meant everyone's, including myself, is just going to put the weight right back on.
That's just how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Fad diets.
Fad diets.
It's just a cyclical.
Yep.
You
I've
go up
only
to
eaten
them.
fast food since I stopped. That's not true, but it's
You were strict keto, right?
very
strict.
Yeah, because I didn't work out, so I had to be extra strict. There were a few things on my list that I wanted to indulge in. Massimo's Pizza was one of them.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
but yeah, working my way back the direction of a healthy, happy, balanced lifestyle.
Low calorie.
Yeah, low calorie.
Yeah, just maybe as not
I don't-
as strict.
I don't like sugar. Sugar does bad things to me. So
Yeah. Not as strict.
so
That's the last
avoiding. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll
All
see.
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It did things for you.
It was nice.
It made you feel like a winner.
It was nice.
And it
yeah.
made you a winner.
Felt good most of the time.
Not only did it make you feel like a winner, you became a winner.
Felt cold and tired the other times. So I don't know.
What'd you do for your birthday?
Worked on my house.
Nice.
Yep. Had some friends in town. Shout out to Ben and Jocelyn who came
Yo.
to town to help me work on the house. So that was cool. Had some other friends stop by.
Yeah.
Went to a friend's house for a pizza dinner
Nice.
that evening. So that was fun as well.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds like a good birthday.
It was fun. It was a
lot of
good
things.
birthday. I didn't really care about doing too much.
Yeah.
Just because that's who I am.
Do you go over to your parents' house on your birthday sometimes, or like for a
So,
birthday
I mean,
dinner? Or
yeah,
whatever?
every year. We just that was last weekend instead of this week.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Oh, that's super nice.
yeah,
Get that all away. Yeah. Very cool. Very nice.
definitely.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff happening, man. I'm feeling on top of the world right now. I don't know why, but I've just been doing I'm feeling it, man.
No reason.
No reason.
Interesting.
Yeah. No reason. Waking up, getting things done. It just feels good to get stuff done sometimes. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think I've just been doing that at least 2 days in a row, and that feels good. 2 days of just getting things done feels good.
Gotcha. So
Yeah, break for the next 3 days. Yeah, probably.
get an early start on the weekend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is kind of where the week starts to really.
Yeah.
You hit Wednesday and you're like, better start packing it up for the weekend.
Yeah, gotta string this along. See how that goes.
Yep. I have this many things to do for the rest of the week. Mm-hmm. I better not run out of things to do. So
Get my stuff figured out.
yeah.
Today I was watching a YouTube video, and I saw one of our favorite people.
John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Hollister.
John wished me a happy birthday. He said, I hope it's cool and the stuff. I said, thanks. It was cool and the stuff.
And the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching some of my old YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And in one of my YouTube videos where I'm rapping like a...
Gracie.
Yes.
Yep.
John's in it.
John's in it.
Yeah.
I'm in that video too, I think.
You're in the next one.
I'm in one of the videos. Yeah.
I don't think you're in that one. Mm-mm. I was like, aw. We were so cute back then.
We were so cute back then.
Yeah. It is so solid.
Someone asked me this past week what my opinion on Grace College was.
Nice.
And it was a stranger too.
Oh, boy.
So I purchased this washer and dryer.
Yeah.
And the lady, she goes, so I saw in your profile you went to Grace College.
Oh, boy.
It's like, I'm buying something from you from Marketplace. Are you stalking my profile?
I mean, you stalked hers too.
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I always stalk people's profiles.
I didn't.
Ooh.
Am I supposed to?
It just gives you, you know what I mean?
It gives you what?
Just insider information.
Like, did you, you can tell by their Facebook statuses that they took good care of their washer and dryer?
No, I'm saying if they don't have They Stand With Ukraine, I'm not buying from them.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
I don't think you would have bought from these people.
Okay. Yeah. Dirty traders.
Potentially
Yep.
not. But anyway, she mentioned that
Putin lover. Go ahead.
her son was a freshman at Grace.
Ooh.
He goes, "What's your opinion of Grace
Rip.
College?"
Rest in peace.
I said, "Can I talk your son out of going there?" And she goes, "No."
She obviously did not want your opinion on Grace College.
So no, she didn't. She didn't.
She learned real quick.
And then she goes, "Did you finish there?" I thought, "No."
She really asked you that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She asked me if I graduated. I said, "No, I didn't."
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You should tell her that.
And then I asked, "What's your son studying at Grace?" And she said he was an agricultural studies major.
Youth men.
Agricultural studies.
Sounds like youth ministry to me. Go ahead.
Anyways, that's interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that they had agricultural studies.
I didn't either. So I said, is that new? She goes, "Oh yeah, it's probably about 4 years old."
Okay.
I said, yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah. That's really interesting. I didn't know Grace catered to farmers. I thought they only catered to...
I didn't know you needed to go to college to learn how to be a farmer.
Yeah, well...
That's what I didn't know. That's my thought this whole time. Like,
Yeah.
You can make fun of me for being a
How are you going to learn how to
college
drive a tractor?
dropout, but your son's going to college to be a farmer. Sounds like he could just do it here.
He's going for the community.
He's commuting, so no, he's not. Strictly the education, which is honestly the last reason why you should go there.
I mean, there's some places... I would say there's some things you should go to Grace College for the education. If you want to be a youth ministry major, they have a great youth ministry program.
They have just a plethora of classes that'll teach you how to make up games and tie water balloons.
If you want to be a female pastor,
don't go to Grace College for that.
You could go to Grace College for that. You just won't be able to become a pastor, but you'll definitely get the degree.
You'll be a teacher, yeah. You just won't
you'll
be
be a
pastor.
female church teacher.
Yeah, you will be on the ministry team.
Yes,
but never on stage.
No,
never.
No. And
unless it's a strictly women's only event. Then
Nope.
Oh,
they won't let you talk at that event, but you can coordinate it and you can run everything.
Gotcha.
This is part of the training.
If it's in the sanctuary on stage, but if it's in a room somewhere and there's no stage,
100%, you're on top.
Absolutely allowed.
Crushed it.
Yeah, if it's in the auditorium outside the sanctuary and it's a luncheon, yes.
If it's a luncheon, yeah.
And you prepared the food.
Yes.
Your husband can pray, but you can't.
Right. Those are things you learn from Grace College, and it's helpful. And that's why farmers and women pastors should go to Grace College.
Definitely.
I think.
Definitely.
Yeah. If you love worshiping Satan and drinking Starbucks,
don't
Grace College.
go to Grace College.
Yeah, they got both those things.
Do they?
I have no clue.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I have no clue. I rag on Grace College too much because I'm your friend. And also I've had bad experiences. One of the things though is I will say a lot of great people that I met from Grace College. The people.
Yeah, the community.
This weekend we had a lot of homies from Grace College.
Yes, if I could go to Grace College for that reason and not the education, that would have been the reason to go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I also am glad I went to Grace College because I get to see all of the divorces that happened.
All the divorces.
Really great. So yeah, if you want to be a woman pastor, if you want to be a farmer, and if you want to be a divorcee, Grace College is for you.
Yep, you can get that Emiraus degree
twice.
It's temporary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can. Three
times if you want.
As the pattern is, marry someone from Grace College and then marry someone else from Grace College.
Yeah, double whammy.
I saw someone, saw one of my friends did that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got married early and then got married to someone else later.
Yeah. No, I was given this a word of advice when I went into Grace College. They said, the girls that you meet now at college are the only girls you'll ever meet for the rest of your life. So make sure you choose a good wife from this pool of women. And that's why I think when people go to Grace, they only date from Grace because they know that after Grace College, there's no pool of women that they can date after that. It's just, that's how it is.
That's what Grace told us.
Yep.
Yep. That was whether that was, you want to talk about something else? You got some fresh content?
Yeah, I do. I was thinking about this.
Different content.
No, let's weave it together. Okay. Let's make it super content.
Super content.
You heard that Elon Musk bought Twitter. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, 9.2% of it.
So what if I bought 9.2 of Grace College?
Do you want to? I mean,
why is Elon Musk buying Twitter?
So he can control it. That's interesting. That's
you know
interesting.
What I'm saying?
But
I'm just
Grace
saying,
College
dude.
is no Twitter. Like Twitter is like a appreciating asset. I feel like
right.
It's worth something.
It's depreciating a little bit right now, maybe. I'd
Yeah,
say.
I mean, buy low.
Yeah. I mean, it's high now because he just bought it. Like he spiked.
And I would I would definitely say the same about Grace College, except it's just going to keep getting lower and lower. So just wait it out.
That's what. But we've been saying Twitter is a cesspool and it's only going to get worse. We've said that.
Yes.
But I think now that Elon Musk has bought 9.2% of Twitter, it might change the course of Twitter.
Sure.
And if I buy out 9.2% of Grace College, it might change the course of Grace College.
Do you think you qualify for student loans to do that?
Yeah, dude.
Think so?
Yeah, 100%. I just got hit up FAFSA.
Yeah.
And if I promise to make my payments because no one else is, they'll give me as much student loans.
$1 million and you'll pay us every month for 10 years? Okay. All right. Let's go.
Let's go. I think honestly, I need to buy 9.2% of Grace College. I really do think I need to buy 9.2.
What's the dollar amount for 10% of Grace College, you think?
How many pounds did you lose?
11%.
11% of whatever the amount. Yeah, I don't know. I
think $1 million would get you 10% of Grace College.
I think Grace College.
What's their net worth?
Revenue. They send us those 319 or what? You know what I'm
they
talking
send
about?
You.
They send me.
They don't send you the literature if you drop out. They don't.
They send me their annual reports. I think they
also don't ask you for donations
if you drop out.
Yeah. Pro tip.
I messed that one up.
Yeah, you did.
I really messed that one up right there. I think this is just a guess. 25 million in annual revenue.
I think so.
It could be like 80. I don't know. I don't know.
What is revenue if most of that is
like expenses, right? And you're paying for
if most of that's government money.
That's a good point.
What is actual? Is that reportable revenue? Or whatever? I don't know.
Let's see here. Grace College annual revenue 50 million.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. Now, I mean, what's their expenses, right? And so what's is revenue? That's just revenues. But their total profit, I don't know what their total profit is.
It's got to be way less than that.
But when you buy something, I think you like 3x it or 10x it, like what you can make, or 7x or something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So 50 million times 7, $350 million is its like valued asset.
Yeah.
So whatever 10% of that is, so 35 million, easy.
That just seems like way too much money. I feel like you could buy all of Grace
in
College
Joe
for
Biden.
35 million.
In Joe Biden's economy, that's some easy money right there.
That sounds like the new yearly tuition at Grace College. But the textbooks are free, guys.
They are free.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah, what a homie. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting financial statements. Yeah, good stuff.
All right, and now something that's not Grace College.
Okay.
Was that the fresh content?
That was it. That was all I was going to
Okay,
I thought that would be fun to kind of tie it in together.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. What else is not Grace College going on right now? That's kind of my world these days.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
I don't think about it very often.
Me neither, except for when I was trying to buy this washer and dryer. And I don't know if it was like a negotiation tactic for this lady to dredge up your past mistakes. I paid her full price for the washer and dryer, so it worked.
Got you. She got you good.
She got me. It's okay, because I told her son to drop out of college.
Did you tell her that if her son does drop out of college, she won't be getting donation emails all the time?
I should have.
Yeah,
that would have been probably a real.
Because then you add value to your experience.
If she, I didn't get the impression that she manages the family's money, so probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, she was selling these washer and dryers for $50 total.
Deaf ears, honestly, probably that would have been the
nice.
Yeah. It's like, hey, do you hate bill collectors? Well, you're gonna hate Grace College.
Gonna hate it.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess I do have some announcements. Should I get into some announcements?
You can get in some announcements.
Do you have fresh new content that you want to talk about?
No.
Okay.
I mean, all right. I already said the 2 bits I was going to say.
Crushed it. You absolutely crushed it. I did a podcast with Aaron Duncan.
How was that?
That was really cool. And that will be released after I release my next podcast. So he's like in 2. Mm-hmm. But it was cool because he's an arm wrestling champion.
He's an arm wrestling champion.
And we got way into that.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it was weird. Like probably one of the best arm wrestlers in Indiana.
Interesting.
So that was really cool to kind of uncover. So that was solid. And then I did this other podcast with this guy named Colin. Did I tell you about that?
No.
He's way into cars. And I feel like you and him should meet because I think you guys would vibe together.
Okay. Solid.
Yeah. I was able to speak his language because you were my roommate for a long time.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, dang, this is cool. All the times that you talked about cars on the podcast really helped me out in this one podcast. It was sweet.
I need to listen to this podcast to find out if I really helped you or if you just said things that
you totally did. One of the things that
tell me about the transmission in that car you have.
Yeah. One of the things, I asked him what his favorite car was, and he said he got this old Subaru. You'll have to listen to the podcast. And dropped the engine, put in a new clutch, and it was amazing. And so I'm like, that sounds like something Lincoln would think about doing.
That does sound like something Lincoln would think about doing.
That's what I said. The other thing he told me too was we started talking about how RVs and also cars are similar because of how you've been experiencing that in the RV world.
Yeah, they're automotive, yeah.
He was explaining to me the car culture and the reason why the car culture runs so deep in this area is because of Detroit. Mm-hmm. And that just like, I had never thought about that before.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Detroit's a big car place.
Like the car place.
This area is like, I don't know, Midwest car culture is like a thing.
Yeah.
Not so much like here. I think when he said runs deep, he meant like a lot of the older people are into it, but not a lot of the younger people.
I think it's both. You see some young people with their
chopped up.
I mean, you go to any liquor store on a Friday night.
If you go to the Chalet by Kroger's on a Friday night, you'll see some Subarus.
If you go to Walmart on a Friday night, you'll see all the guys with their trucks.
The trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and there's like different types of car cultures out there. You're right, though. Old people for sure.
It's not whatever car culture we have. It's not represented by like a thriving aftermarket for used stuff. It's hard to find like good
stuff like that,
used, parts and stuff here for things.
It's no Orlando.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not Chicago. It's not Atlanta.
Yeah. But those places are full of old people. Orlando is for sure. So there's so much cars down there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of young car people down that way.
Dude, you know what I saw a ton of when I was in Florida?
Cars,
motorcycle gangs. Just like every weekend, and you would drive. I would go driving to Central Florida to go do stuff because the weekends is when we were able to go do stuff, and it's just like motorcycle gang after motorcycle gang after motorcycle, and they would go. I mean, they would bar hop. Mm-hmm. So I mean, drinking and driving is even better if you're on the motorcycle, I guess, because that's all I saw while I was down there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ride all year round down there.
Yeah. Yeah. If you were to be into motorcycles, that's the place to be.
Somewhere where it's warm all year round?
Yep.
That'd be fun, yeah.
Can I tell you a bit I've been working on?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. What's the bit?
I'm workshopping it, okay?
Okay.
So.
Oh, is it what I think it is?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So, I was reading about how sugar is associated and does the same type of things in your brain as cocaine does. It's addicting, it stimulates, and you have the same brain activity if you do a lot of sugar as if you were to do cocaine. I was also reading about how video games do the same thing. Like, video games are very similar, the addictive nature of cocaine, the addictive nature, and also the same type of brain patterns, and you feel the same way after doing a lot of video games. And I've never wanted to do cocaine so much in my life, dude. I love sugar and video games.
Nice.
What do you think? Was that a good bit?
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
It's a good bit.
It's not fair. You can't equate amazing things and then say, this is what cocaine is, don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's like an advertisement.
Yeah. But also, I know how much I love those things, so it does kind of help me because if I don't want to do cocaine.
You could just play video games.
Yeah. Well, if I know how much my love-hate relationship is with video games, that if I was to do cocaine, that same would be there as I'd hate it so much. So.
Yeah. Excuse me. Didn't you say last week that your coworkers were listening to this now?
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Don't worry, guys. I don't do cocaine. I'm working on a bit. That's why I said it was a bit.
Nice.
I set this up. You know what I mean? I set this totally up for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good bit.
No.
This morning at work, I had a coworker walk into my office. He goes, "Where's the joy in your eyes? What did you do? Smoke a joint before work?" It's like, no, I've been working at my house every night until late since I bought it. I'm tired. He goes, "We're gonna have to get you drug tested or something."
What?
Like what?
Why would smoking marijuana remove the joy from your eyes?
I don't know, but I thought, get out of my office, man. I didn't say you could come in here.
That's interesting. That's such an interesting thought right there.
It's like, nope.
Where's the joy in your eyes?
Well, I didn't think.
Is that like how old men look at a woman and say, "Why don't you smile more?"
Why don't you smile more?
Yeah.
Yeah, be happy because you being sad about something makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially.
Or are you
Potentially
sad
number
because
3.
you smoked a joint?
No.
Why don't you smile more? Did you smoke weed before you looked at me?
I feel like every person. I feel like that's just not the stereotype, you know?
No, Greg. My husband is divorcing me. That's why I'm not smiling right now.
It's like, no, I'm really struggling with my job right now and feel like I shouldn't work here. That's why there's no joy in my eyes.
No, Jason. I tried to kill myself before I came into work this morning, and it's so stressful. That's why there's no joy. Yeah.
I doubt my abilities to accomplish tasks because of this job.
Mm-hmm. I doubt who I am because of this job. That's why there's no joy.
Like, my mental health takes a hit because of doing this job. Yes, I'm stressed out. I work in the supply chain in 2022. Everything's coming in fine. I'm not waiting weeks for certain things.
Yeah.
I don't have like 20 people's paychecks on my conscience as far as getting the parts because the parts aren't here.
There's
Those
no
20
stress.
people don't work.
No anxiety.
So, yeah, that doesn't weigh on my shoulders. I don't wake up in the middle of the night remembering things that I forgot to do earlier in the day.
Shaking a little bit and like freaking out. Yeah.
So that's why there's no joy in my eyes, number 3. That's why. How's it feel to be a loser for the first time in your life?
Yeah, we're going to have to get you drug tested.
It's me. I'm the loser.
You know,
It was just, you ever have one of those comments that just like sets you off a little bit?
you should have said this. Winners never smoke weed, and you're a loser.
I could have.
That would have been good right there.
I could have.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to have a conversation with one of our engineers about what I was supposed to do and something I was unclear about doing.
Yeah.
And this was the conversation I had to deal with in the meantime.
Sheesh.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do, man?
What are you going to do?
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. Go talk to HR.
Like, hey, this guy's harassing me.
Yeah.
If that guy wasn't HR, I definitely definitely wouldn't. I definitely would, but
Yeah. But he is the HR department in the entire.
when it comes to like implementation, kind of. So
That's good. Any other fresh content? I'm trying to think. Man, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of fresh stuff happening. I
just been tired lately. Just
dude, I did this thing called I forget what it's called, but they strapped like like electric bands to my wrists, and to my ankles, and to my forehead. This is last Thursday. I sat in a chair and they ran diagnostics on me to see what I was allergic to see what supplements and stuff worked well with my body, what supplements I'm missing, like emotions that I'm having trouble processing. What was some of the other stuff they did?
It sounds like a thing that's 100% not real.
Yeah, biofeedback. That's what it's called. Biofeedback. And so they shot energy through my system and then picked up the energy that my body was giving off to let them know what to do. And then they also put the supplements that they thought would work well, and then they would see how my body reacted to it. And what was the other thing? Yeah. It was. So I sat there and I just learned like about my body, bro, and got supplements to actually help with the things I'm dealing with.
Gotcha. What supplements do they give you?
Yeah, a lot of them I was already on, so that
cool.
was kind of cool that they confirmed it, and they noticed things. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They noticed things like, hey, your blood pressure's high because of this. You need to do it. And so they like affirmed things I already knew. So that was really interesting. And they also said, so yeah, what supplements am I on? I'm on olive leaf extract and phenyl, thyme, and Greek, and potassium, CoQ10, Vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium, and maybe there's a couple other I forget. But yeah, it's a whole array. So I've been taking those pretty well the past couple days, and I think that's why I'm vibing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like I got supplements in my system. So
Nice.
I feel good off of it, man.
Nice.
I feel pretty good off of it. Yeah. Whoa, what else? There was some other woo-woo stuff that was really interesting. But yeah, I didn't really believe it could work, but placebo is pretty sweet. And so it's been working. Yeah.
Nice. Glad that you did that.
Hadassah did it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that's how I found out about it. And it helped her out a lot. And so right now I'm feeling pretty good off of it. I'm going to be honest. I feel real good.
Nice.
So yeah, that's cool. Nice. Let me think. The lady that actually took my biofeedback reading, her son went to Bethel, and all she talked about was how bad Bethel was. So I think it's all Christian colleges across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the sale of like, you're not just getting an education here. I think that like that selling point, because the education isn't the selling point, because it's like kind of substandard, right? Like, I don't know.
You know,
that's the opinion. It could be wrong. I've never been anywhere else.
I mean,
I
what
don't know
president
things.
has gone to a private Christian college?
Yep, and it's because they know like your beliefs and worldviews will not be challenged as to stimulate growth.
I think that's happening on all college campuses. I don't think it's just Christian campuses.
I mean,
what I've heard.
your viewpoints and opinions might have been challenged if you went to Ball State on things.
Mine, yeah.
Like mine would have been
But
too.
majority of
it
people,
potentially would have been better for me. than
it's a
going to
hive
Grace
mind no
College.
matter where you go. You know.
It's just maybe you should go somewhere where the hive thinks differently than you. Just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It seems like people like Grace College, you graduate from Grace College, either go one direction or the other.
They stay there forever. They run the
opposite direction.
I think there's a term for that.
You like how I tied this back to Grace College?
Academic inbreeding.
Ooh.
Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should look at the people who are bidding to become the next president of Grace College and see if their whole education was Grace College. And if that's the case, they shouldn't be president.
Remember that one chapel speaker who was like, your profs don't know anything because they've never left here?
And he was never invited again. Was he like a pastor in the area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most truth I've heard
Yeah.
in a Grace College
A
chapel.
prophet, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny.
Yeah, I should have went to his church. That would have been sweet.
I should have showed up to chapel that day.
Do you remember that one time in chapel when they played a
Coldplay song?
No, it was a Mumford & Sons song.
I
and
do.
Drew Lyons screamed.
Everyone
so angry. People were
became
so
upset,
angry.
which is funny knowing Drew now.
Yeah. Yeah, knowing Drew now, he would probably...
Pretty accepting.
Yeah, so
I think
accepting.
he's a pretty accepting person
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But
yeah. He's so accepting that he doesn't play any worship songs anymore. He only listens to secular music.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and he only goes to churches that listen to secular music. He doesn't want worship played at all at those churches.
Okay.
He doesn't go to church.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have no clue if any of that stuff's true because I don't talk to Drew Lyon at all.
Okay. All right.
Got him.
Nice.
Okay.
Good story.
Yeah, good story.
Good funny
We can make
joke.
stories all day long because this is the Tim and Lincoln show, and that's all we do.
And it's our podcast.
It's all a joke. It's all a bit.
We'll do what we want.
And there's 12 of you who loyally listen, and we love you for it. Should we look at questions?
Do we have any?
We'll see. We'll see. I think we might have one, maybe two. I don't know. Hey, anyone who bought Cardano, it's going up right now, so you're welcome.
Good.
It's not at the price it was when we told you to buy it, so it's
Yeah.
still pretty rough. So don't listen to us.
Don't look at your...
But if you've been listening to us at all, that's the problem.
That's the real Cardano.
That's the real. Yep.
Listening to us.
Yep.
It's the real cryptocurrency. Paying dividends beyond money.
Right. Right.
Do you have questions?
Yeah, no questions.
No questions. All
Feel free to
right.
submit some more questions. We have a form. It should be in the show notes.
It's on the bio of the Instagram page if
Yeah.
that's something that you think still exists.
Yeah, and I think maybe on the Twitter, it's somewhere in the Twitter sphere.
Yep. On Elon's app, Twitter.
Yep. Let us know if you think I should buy 9.2% of Grace College. And if you bought 9.2% of Grace College, what would you do with Grace College?
Hey, what's something that you would have 9.2% of?
If it wasn't Grace College?
Yeah, what's like one thing that
You
you
would
could have
buy.
9.2% of something? What would it be?
I can tell you right now.
What?
Adoption, a breakdown. It's a book that our
You
buddy
wanna-
John Hollister.
You
is
want to
reading.
own 9.2% of
I
his
think
book,
it would be a good
or
investment.
9.2% of the shares of his book.
No, I want his book to be
10% of his book.
I want his book
First
to,
10% of the pages. First 5, last 5. You think?
yeah, in between. Not
Okay.
just 9.2%.
Just 10 in the middle.
Yeah,
10% from the middle of his book.
9.2% of his whole book. I would like it to be about me.
Gotcha.
Adoption of Breakdown. Check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on Instagram. Adoption underscore breakdown. You can check it out and let John know. 9.2%. Timon wants a little piece of it. I think I could do to Adoption of Breakdown what I could do to Grace College. I think it would be literally, if you watch how that changes, you'd see the same thing with Grace College if I bought 9.2% of Grace College.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Anything else? Check out the podcasts that are going to be released.
You're doing other things. More content is coming.
Yeah, more content's coming.
Different voices, different faces.
My face a lot.
Timon's
I'm sorry.
face.
I'm super sorry to
okay.
everyone who loves Lincoln's face because it's way cuter.
No,
Your beards are really nice.
it's okay.
And
Thank you.
Glasses make you look way smarter than I do.
I know,
It's a
but
1-2 combo punch, bro.
I'm not actually smarter. Sad.
I think you're smarter in different ways.
No, probably not.
No, get out.
Not in the ways that matter.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop that.
Okay.
Let's take those negative thoughts that you're thinking about yourself.
Yep.
And let's put some positive thoughts in there because you need to know that you're valuable. And if you keep saying that you're not, man, that's not good.
Okay.
You're going to resort right into one of 3 things: video games, sugar, or cocaine. We need to get you out of that rut right now.
Been doing a lot of sugar lately. I
know. I knew it. I knew it.
No, man.
I knew it. We got to get you away from
this. This is you. This is your body on sugar. That's what I should have said to number 3 this morning.
This is you. This is body on sugar.
This is nope. Just did a whole meal from Burger King last night.
Did you really?
Just a little carb hungover. Guys, Burger King French fries are the king of all French fries.
They are good.
So that was on my list of things I wanted was Burger King.
King Euros?
No.
You haven't done any King Euros? Not their fries. I'm not saying that their fries are
I mean,
good.
I have, but
Okay.
not really. It wasn't like a bucket list thing.
Okay. What other bucket list stuff, real quick?
I think I'm actually kind of done.
Okay. Massimo's, Burger King fries, cocaine.
Sugar, not
Sugar.
not cocaine.
Sugar.
Oh my god.
The other white
Don't go
powder.
spreading rumors, Timon,
I'm sorry, guys.
just about yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, whatever. Anything to get the sales, you know? Nah, I don't think I could sell on cocaine. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. Not me. I don't know. That's for sure. Check out my podcast coming out. I'm going to do another Dadcast at some point, too. I know the people love them.
People love the Dadcasts.
People love the Dadcasts.
Yeah.
We'll probably do a video there, too. So, all right. We'll catch you next week. Submit questions. We'll post those links. Anything else? Wish Lincoln a happy birthday.
Yep. My birthday's over, so.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. Adios, folks.